Inside Morehead State Basketball is brought to you by Fazoli's of Morehead, fast, fresh, Italian. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. St. Clair Healthcare, offering 32 medical specialties and only one priority, you. Larry Fannin Chevrolet Buick and GMC, doing business with a handshake and a promise. Eagle Finance, loans made easy, payments made affordable. Holbrooks Embroidery, serving our community for nearly 2 decades. Big 4 Lumber Ace Hardware, the helpful place. The Citizens Bank, the home of totally free checking. Renos Roadhouse, go wild, go west, go Renos. Morehead Tourism Commission, escape the normal. Eagle Trace Golf Course, the home course of the Morehead State Eagles. Major Brands Tire and Auto, service you can trust. Green Tree Forest Products, a leading producer of Appalachian hardwood lumber. First National Bank, a tradition of value and convenience. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength for more than 100 years. Tim Short Auto Group, take the short drive to satisfaction. Jack Rowe Insurance, serving all your insurance needs. Standifer Builders Paving in West Liberty, quality work at affordable prices, that's how we roll. And by Richard White Wood Products, a premier exporter of Kentucky hardwoods worldwide.
Hi everyone, and welcome into this edition of Inside Morehead State Basketball from the campus of Morehead State University and the Academic Athletic Center. As always, alongside the Eagle Head basketball coach, Preston Spradlin, I am David Patrick. And Preston, a happy post-Christmas. I know you and your family had a wonderful time together, especially the kiddos.
We did. We had a terrific time. Of course, we talked about it on the last show. It was really nice to go into a Christmas break with a win over IUPUI. And early Christmas present. And, you know, I've got to give a shout out to our crowd, first of all. I thought we had a terrific crowd. Almost 3,000 people here to celebrate that win with us and to cheer our guys on. And they really appreciated that. And then we went into a nice Christmas break, as we talked about on the last show, 4 days off for our guys, which in Division I men's basketball is really hard to do. And I'm sure our fans see different teams playing in tournaments and events and things like that throughout the country, and so we were very fortunate that we were able to carve out that break for our players and for our staff as well. And so at our house, it was a lot of fun. We spent a lot of time putting things together, and now I have 2 to do that for, and so I'll probably be putting together Hot Wheels tracks and Princess Castles up until July. And I actually told a couple of my guys, I said, if you'd like to make a little side money and you want to come learn how to be a dad for a couple days, come to the playroom and put together some toys for a couple hours, and I'll pay you for that. But it was great. We had a wonderful time. We got to go home. We ate a lot of delicious food and spent time with family. We're very blessed to have a lot of grandparents still living, and of course everybody wants to see our kids, and we're very blessed to have had a wonderful Christmas. You talked about Aubrey on the last show, about her already taking things off the tree and opening up presents. Her first Christmas that she could really enjoy. How was that? It was great. I mean, this year she's obviously opening her presents and everyone else's. She was a big helper in that. She spent as much time playing with wrapping paper and boxes and gift bags as she did the toys that she got. But she had a terrific time. My little boy Bentley, he does a great job at Christmas. We talked about, you know, being very thankful, you know, not counting your gifts and worrying about how much you get or what you get, but being thankful and things like that. And so he's at that age where that lesson, it really sinks into him. And so they truly had a lot of fun. And we've got nieces and nephews and cousins that are young as well. And as you know, and our fans know, when you've got those young ones around at Christmas time, it makes for a great vacation. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll let Coach Spradlin grade the first part of the season. That's next on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
I came out of the scope and they told me that I had colon cancer. Thanks to Dr. Perry and the surgical team here at St. Clair, I only had to take a month out of residency. I was able to jump right back into my rotations. I recovered incredibly quickly. I graduated residency on time, and now I'm an employee of St. Clair. I've signed on. I'm working at one of their outlying clinics in my hometown, and life is pretty good right now.
My name is Jack Rowe with Rowe Insurance Agency. We have been in the insurance business for over 50 years. We have a multitude of companies that can provide for you a comprehensive insurance plan at a reasonable price. We welcome your business and we will treat you like family here at the Rowe Insurance Agency.
Green Tree Forest Products in Wallingford pays top prices for saw logs and standing timber. We produce 25 million board feet of Appalachian hardwood lumber annually and manufacture custom hardwood and pine pallets. We've also teamed up with Robinson Stave and are ready to offer top prices for stave logs. Green Tree is owned and operated by the third and fourth generations of the J.C. Wells family. For 65 years, our commitment to quality and unsurpassed customer service is stronger than ever. We welcome your business at Green Tree Forest Products.
Hello, I'm Gary Markham with Tim Short Auto Group.
I'd like to welcome you to our state-of-the-art facility on Kentucky 801 just off I-64. We have over 4,000 vehicles to choose from, offering new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford, all with a lifetime limited powertrain warranty. For more than 20 years, Tim Short has been serving your friends and neighbors in the Kentucky area. We now invite you to take the short drive to satisfaction here in Morehead, Kentucky. We are Tim Short Auto Group.
This segment of Inside Morehead State Basketball is sponsored by Fazoli's, fast, fresh Italian.
Welcome back to Inside Morehead State Basketball here on the CW Lexington and Preston. Let's grade your team a little bit now. Start with your backcourt. Kind of break it down for us and give me your analysis of the first part of the season.
You know, we're done with the non-conference now, 13 non-conference games, and so now we're getting into league play, 18 OVC games, and so this is you know, the non-conference, you want it to be challenging, as everyone knows with our schedule. It certainly was, and but that's good. It gets you ready for the OVC because the OVC is going to be extremely competitive this year, and we're excited to get into that. But with that, you find a lot of growth with your team. And you know, in terms of grading our guys, you know, I'll start at the top. I'll start with AJ Hicks. I thought AJ's done a really nice job of running our team, learning how to win, learning time and score and pace, and getting us into things, and being that floor general. And I've challenged AJ a number of times throughout the season, whether it was shot selection or pace of play, or you know, especially defensively, and I really think he's done a terrific job throughout our season here, and you guys have seen it on the show here, of really making those positive changes. And so I'm excited to see AJ get into conference play. It seems like we're kind of figuring out how to play with him a little bit, ways that cater to his ability to make the rest of the guys better. And we'll work our way down. Jordan Walker, obviously leading us in scoring and minutes and everything right now, and I can't say enough about Jordan. I tell all the guys, tell everyone, he's kind of the cornerstone of our program. He checks every box for us. He's a fantastic kid academically. He's great in the classroom. Obviously on the court, he's a great player. And so Jordan's taken on a big scoring role for us, and he's kind of got a little bit more of a green light than the rest of our guys. And you know, something that the fans need to understand is Jordan doesn't always like that. You know, Jordan likes to play point guard. He likes to get everyone involved. He likes to make his teammates better. So sometimes it's finding that balance of be a little more aggressive here, pick your spots, but I will say he's improved as a passer tremendously. His reads and ball screens and things like that, his pace that he's playing with. I've been really pleased with Jordan, and we're going to need him to play well like he has in the non-conference through the OVC. Right on down the line, Davon Cooper has come on here as of late. You know, we're in the gym more and more now, as we've talked about, that we're into Christmas break. We have more time allotted now that we don't have class to get in the gym and get shots up, and I anticipate those shots to start falling for him because he's a terrific shooter. He's got a great feel for the game, which he's showcased with his passing, and so shots begin to fall for him. But I thought he's really been answering the call defensively here lately, and that's what we need him to do. That's how you get yourself going offensively, is you lock in defensively, you get your juices flowing. James Baker, he's a guy we talked about at the beginning of the year, was going to be a great surprise for the rest of for our fans out there, and so we've inserted James to the starting lineup the past 3, 4, 5 games here. Terrific job. He's playing great. He's playing off of his shot fake, as we talk about, because he is a good shooter from that 4 spot, but he's driving the ball, he's playing defense, he's doing a lot of great things, and so I'm really pleased with James. And I think you can really look at the rate at which players get better. I've always put a lot of stock in that based on my time at Kentucky and dealing with NBA scouts and the guys that we had there, and so James getting better at a high rate is very encouraging for our team. team. Lamontre's been extremely consistent for us this year. He's had to take on a little bit of a different role, playing some of the 5 spot here lately. Not much of a difference between the 4 and the 5 in the way that we do things. We like versatile, positionless guys, and certainly Lamontre and James fit into that mold for us. Consequently, he's had to play a little more defense on the 5-man. He's done a great job using his quickness, using his length. He's gotten in a little bit of foul trouble, so those are things that we've got to make sure we tighten up going forward. Off the bench, you know, Malik Green started the first 8 or so games for us. He's coming off the bench. He's given us great production. He had his first season double-double against IUPUI. He's playing fantastic. He has a lot to do with our success in our ball screen offense because he's sprinting in and out of screens. He's a great catcher, a great finisher, and so it helps a player like AJ. It helps a player like Davon and Jordan get catch and shoot opportunities when he's doing his job and doing it very well. Right on down the line, Jaimin Henson. You got to give Jaimin a big shout out for that IUPUI game. He held Cameron Justice to 6 of 20 from the field, and so he's taking ownership on that defensive end for us. And he's going to be a guy, we're going to put him on the other team's best player as often as we can throughout the game, and when he does a nice job of doing that, he provides a lot for us. And right on down the line, Ja'Cory Wilson's gave us great minutes as a freshman. Again, he's a freshman, and so he'll have some freshman mistakes here or there, but he'll show flashes of how good he's going to be, and he's going to be a terrific player for us. Malik Riddle is barely scratched the surface. I tell you, our fans out there, they have no idea how good this kid is going to be. He's a tremendous worker. He's a great kid. He listens. He's an exceptional athlete, and believe it or not, he's a very good perimeter shooter. He hadn't made one this year. We talk about it as a staff. We think everyone he shoots is going in because in practice they do, and he deserves the right to do that. And so, and then right on down the line, Sasha Suhanov hasn't played much here lately, but Sasha's doing a good job in practice, working his way in to get some minutes. I think he'll help us in OVC play. And then Richard Fagan as well, doing a good job in practice. I think he'll get his opportunities when we get into OVC play as well to get some minutes and make an impact for our team.
Coming up later on the show, the full court press with Amber Philpott. But first, in our next segment, Preston will visit with first-year assistant coach Scott Combs. That's next on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
At the Citizens Bank, we have totally free checking with a free gift. When you combine totally free checking with the best people and the best service, do you know what you get? The best bank. Being the best bank makes it easy for our customers to refer their friends and family to come and bank with the best too. Every referral gets another free gift. So come bank with the best. The Citizens Bank, home of totally free checking and a free gift. Member FDIC.
Larry Fannin's in Morehead is celebrating 69 years, and we do business the old-fashioned way, with a handshake and a promise. Larry has more than 350 vehicles in stock, from budget busters and certified pre-owned to the newest offerings from GM. All of our new models include a lifetime powertrain warranty, and our certified vehicles come with a 100,000-mile powertrain warranty.
I'd love for everyone to stop by and see us at Larry Fannin Chevrolet Buick GMC in Morehead.
Hi, I'm Glenn Sorrell, Major Brands Tire and Automotive Service. Major Brands is the top-selling tire dealer and auto repair shop in Morehead and Mount Sterling. We carry all the major brands with more than 1,600 tires in stock. Check out our easy online catalog to find the perfect tire for your car or truck. Our certified technicians are well qualified to service your vehicle, including brakes, tune-ups, alignments, custom wheels and tires, and much more. Major Brands is a proud supporter of Coach Spradlin Morehead State Basketball. Go Eagles!
Holbrooks Embroidery Plus has been family owned and operated for nearly 2 decades.
And we're proud to serve our friends and neighbors in Rowan and surrounding counties.
We do embroidery, screen printing, vinyl, sublimation, and corporate apparel, sports jerseys, and so much more.
We offer fast turnaround with top quality and customer service. We're conveniently located in downtown Morehead.
We're a community leader and proud supporter of local athletics.
So come visit us and see what everyone's talking about at Holbrooks Embroidery Plus.
Eagle All Access is sponsored by Standifer Builders Paving. Quality work and affordable prices. That's how we roll.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to this week's edition of Inside Morehead State Basketball. This week we're joined by our new addition to our coaching staff, Coach Scott Combs, who came to us from Martin Methodist NAIA school in Tennessee, where he had tremendous success there as a head coach for 6 years. Prior to that was at Austin Peay for 12 years. Scott, is that how long you were there for?
12 years.
12 years, and so we're really excited to have Scott here on staff with us, and he gives us great experience. He's got a great demeanor about him, tons of basketball knowledge, great roots in recruiting in the Indiana, Tennessee areas, and those are certainly areas that we've had success in and we want to continue to do. And so Scott, getting ready to go on a little bit of the Scott Combs tour here as we head to Missouri, and then a week later we go to your other stomping ground, Austin Peay. So tell our fans out there a little bit what I mean by that of kind of your welcome back tour at those two spots.
Well, the University of Missouri is where I started out playing, so I'm looking forward to heading over to Columbia, and then Austin Peay being one of the first conference games on the road. Both of those, Columbia and Clarksville, we're home, and I am looking forward to going back. It'll be one of those that's always a little bittersweet when you're on the other side of the bench, but definitely looking forward to it.
You know, Scott he played 2 years at Missouri and then transferred to Austin Peay to play for Hall of Fame coach Dave Luce, and then stayed on staff there with him for a number of years. And our fans will remember those really good Austin Peay teams that you guys had, and Scott was either a player or a coach and on all of those runs that they had there. And so been really nice here. I think we got to give a great shout out to your guy, Coach Luce. He's been terrific with me as a young coach. I've really enjoyed getting to know him. Bridging that connection with Scott here, and then our athletics director Brian Hutchinson has a great friendship with Coach Luce as well. But talk about Coach Luce just a little bit, Scott. Like, what does he mean to you? What have you learned from him? And just let's brag on him a little bit here. Definitely.
Coach Luce is like a second father to me. He started out recruiting me out of high school, and then I was fortunate enough to get to play for him. And then after that, he asked me to stay on board, and 12 years later, we're still there, and we were fortunate enough to win some games, which made it fun.
Coach Luce, really great guy there. You mentioned father figure, and so I think we got to give a shout out, Scott, for you, the father yourself. Had your little girl up here spending a week or so with us and coming to practice and hanging out in the office and spending a lot of time with us. We'll talk about your girl Chandler and Christmas and how that was for you guys.
Well, definitely over the Christmas break, it's fun that they get to tag along, and as you know, with your kids in the gym is a special time. Whether they end up playing sports or basketball, it's just fun for them to be around the guys, the gals. You know, we both practice after each other, and it's just one of those special moments. And then leading into Christmas, there's nothing better than being a kid or watching those kids, the young kids, open up the gifts, and then just teaching them about the spirit. So it's been a fun time. My wife Ashley and I have really enjoyed our time here in Morehead. And then whenever Chandler, us three are together, it's really special.
Stay right there. We'll be right back with Inside Morehead State Basketball.
Go Renos! There's no better way to spend the day than with lunch or dinner at Renos Roadhouse in Morehead. Enjoy our delicious steak, chicken, and ribs, along with trademark honey butter rolls, the best bucket of peanuts in town, and hometown hospitality.
Hi, I'm Tim Kobendorfer, and I promise to provide 100% guest satisfaction here in Renos Roadhouse in Morehead.
Go Wild! Go West! Go Renos!
Eagle Trace Golf Course is one of Kentucky's finest, nestled in the beautiful Daniel Boone National Forest in Morehead. The unique and challenging course offers year-round play and is open to the public. We have a large practice range, a clubhouse with a fully merchandised pro shop, and a covered pavilion perfect for great outings. We're proud to be the home course of the Morehead State University men's and women's golf teams. I'm Bill Redwine, and I invite you to join us at Eagle Trace Golf Course or visit us online at moreheadstate.edu/EagleTrace.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
Court Press with Amber Philpott is sponsored by U.S. Bank. All of us serving you.
Hey everybody, this is the Full Court Press. I'm Amber Philpott, a proud MSU alum. I am joined right now by senior A.J. Hicks. He is out of Atlanta, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta, Georgia. A.J., thanks so much. Talk to me about this season and getting it kicked off. How you think about it, what you think about it so far.
This season, from the beginning, I think we showed a lot of fight to start off the season compared to last year. I think the chemistry is coming along well.
You had a lot of guys returning. You're kind of the seasoned guy now. What's that like to be the senior guy and be able to sort of be that leader on the floor and be able to kind of push the younger guys, talk to them, listen to them, give them kind of what they need?
It's definitely it's a great experience here for me. It's well needed throughout my basketball career. But the guys look up to me, so it's kind of easy in a sense, because they'll listen to me.
Yeah. Talk to me about basketball. I'm sure it's something that you probably started at a very early age. Kind of talk to me about how basketball was kind of first introduced to you.
Well, I have a basketball family. My mother played basketball. My uncle, which is her brother. My grandmother didn't play. My father, he played football.
Okay.
But definitely an athletic family. I was introduced when I was younger, probably about seven years old.
Yeah. Who's better, you or your mom?
Me.
Sorry, Mom, right?
Shout out to Mom, dude.
Yeah, there you go. What's the game taught you over the years? Like, what has it taught you? What's it given to you?
It's definitely taught me, like, hard work beats talent. Like, if talent doesn't work hard, so, like, in this life, you just gotta work for anything it's worth having, so.
Are you in the gym a lot? Gym rat?
Yeah, gym rat.
Yeah, is that like the place that's like home to you, is the gym?
Yeah, at peace.
Yeah. Clearly, Atlanta, Georgia, Morehead, Kentucky, very opposite ends of the spectrum. Talk to me about why Morehead was a good fit for you and why you thought this was the best place for you, and then was it culture shock coming here?
It was definitely a culture shock for me, but I sat down with my mother and my family, and we came down to change is the best. Like, it's one of the best teachers in life, so if I can adjust and move on and get better with myself, find out who I am as a person, and just help with my leadership role, and it'll all come together in a sense, so I shouldn't be worried about, like, going to a big school, a high major school, because I mean, as a young kid, a young basketball player, that's what you think about. So,
how do you see the rest of the season going for you guys?
I think we're going to click here very soon. I think everything will come together here pretty soon. Awesome.
I'm sure it's going to. Thank you so much, Senior A.J. Hicks out of the Atlanta, Georgia area. We appreciate you. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
Yep. This has been the Full Court Press.
At Eagle Finance, our motto is simple: loans made easy, payments made affordable. We specialize in personal loans from $1,000 to $3,000. Do you need a loan for auto repair, vacations, or other expenses? How about consolidating debt or paying off medical or dental bills? Eagle Finance is here to help. Stop by and see branch manager Bill McGee and his staff at Eagle Finance, or visit us online at eagle.com.
Big 4 Lumber Ace Hardware is celebrating more than 40 years as a locally owned and operated family business in Morehead. We would like to thank our valued customers for your loyalty and trust, and pledge to continue supplying the best quality service by our hometown employees. Big 4 Lumber is a staple of the Morehead-Round County community. We take great pride in giving back and invite you to join us for our many customer appreciation events throughout the year. That's Big 4 Lumber Ace Hardware, 1470 Flemmingsburg Road in Morehead.
At First National Bank, we believe in banking made easy. Whether it is a checking or savings account or a loan for a home or auto, First National Bank is the place for you. Come let our friendly staff assist you with any of your banking needs. First National Bank is proud to be a part of this community and to be a sponsor of this show. Good luck to Coach Spradlin and his staff on their season.
Banking at First National Bank is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Let us assist you with all your banking needs.
First National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back into Inside Morehead State Basketball, and if you're looking for the highlights from the Morehead State-Missouri game, that will be on next week's show because of time, the game being on Saturday and a travel day. Those highlights on next week's show. But Preston, OVC play starts now. Thursday, you're at Murray State, and we all know how good Murray State is. And then on Saturday, Austin Peay.
Murray having a terrific year. Of course, John Morant is their leader at the point guard position. I think they've got John in the top 10 now in the pre-draft stuff, and he's playing terrific for him. Matt's doing a great job, and always a great atmosphere at Murray as it is here. And anytime our two teams get together, it's a war, it's a battle. And so the opportunity this year to play Austin Peay and Murray twice, we'll have both of them at their place and here. So that's the opponent on the west side, even though we don't do east and west anymore, that we rotate to this season, and we'll play them home and home in the same year.
Thank you so much for watching today, and on behalf of the Eagle basketball coach Preston Spradlin, I'm David Patrick. We will see you next week right here on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
Inside Morehead State Basketball has been brought to you by Fazoli's of Morehead, fast, fresh, Italian. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. St. Clair Healthcare, offering 32 medical specialties and only one priority, you. Larry Fannin Chevrolet Buick and GMC, doing business with a handshake and a promise. Eagle Finance, loans made easy, payments made affordable. Holbrooks Embroidery, serving our community for nearly 2 decades. Big 4 Lumber Ace Hardware, the helpful place. The Citizens Bank, the home of totally free checking. Renos Roadhouse, go wild, go west, go Renos. Morehead Tourism Commission, escape the normal. Eagle Trace Golf Course, the home course of the Morehead State Eagles. Major Brands Tire and Auto, service you can trust. Green Tree Forest Products, a leading producer of Appalachian hardwood lumber. First National Bank, a tradition of value and convenience. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength for more than 100 years. Tim Short Auto Group, take the short drive to satisfaction. Jack Rowe Insurance, serving all your insurance needs. Standifer Builders Paving in West Liberty, quality work at affordable prices, that's how we roll. And by Richard White Wood Products, a premier exporter of Kentucky hardwoods worldwide.